It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. We got a beer from DonkeyStone Brewing Company called the Notorious New England IPA. It landed in Lidl as part of their Craft Beer Festival April 2022. It's 5.5% ABV in a 440 milliliter can. These guys are based in Oldham in Lancashire. I'm not going to read any more of the can. I'll save that for another time. For me, don't really kind of know what's going on here, so comment in the comments box. There's a man leaning over. Looks like he's either been painting. Looks like he's been painting. I don't know. I'm not very cultured. You'll have to comment. You'll have to let me know what you think's going on this can here. The price of the can, it was about the £1.50 mark in Lidl. Here we go. It feels very stiff, this can. Very stiff. Like we might have a bit of a strong opening on this one. It might be a bit of a blower. Not too bad. I can live with that. You can see it now. See the flex in the can? There was no flex in that can whatsoever just now. Right, let's get the beer out into a glass and see what we get. So, bit of a slow pour. We've created a 4-finger white head. Slow moving carbonation. Carbonation sticking to the glass, which suggests that I've used a dirty glass. I cleaned this before the review, so I don't know what is going on there. If carbonation sticks to the glass, it normally indicates a dirty glass. I don't mind talking about all of these things. It's part of beer, isn't it? If it is a dirty glass, it's my bad, isn't it, you know? So, pale straw coloured beer. There's a little bit of haze going on. I'd like to get more of the beer into the glass. Bit of a big head created here for this beer. Let's get the aroma on this hazy looking beer. I've drunk a bit of DonkeyStone lately. I've drunk a bit of their beers. Quite a few of their beers lately. I've had some comments in the comments box, so I did an unboxing video. I'm just going to wait for this head just to dissipate a little bit. So lots of comments in the comments box from people who have already tried this beer as part of the Lidl Craft Beer Festival, and some people liked it, some people didn't. It's a bit of an on the fence beer. It's tropical enough. It smells quite light. It smells like a session IPA, if I'm perfectly honest. It doesn't have the aroma of a big, bold New England IPA. More pale ale, session IPA. But there's some passion fruit, there's some mango, there's some orange peel, there's some fleshy blood orange. The one thing I'm going to say before I taste the beer is I wonder if it's a batch thing. I wonder if they would have had to brew different batches of this beer. I wonder, with the comments in the comments box saying some people liked it, some people didn't, I wonder if that's different batches of the beer, some batches being good, some batches being not so good. The aroma is that I've got a pretty decent batch. There's no off flavours. It's smelling okay. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Oh, blimey neck. Oh, oh dear. Oh, the Notorious DonkeyStone. Right, I'm going to break cover. I'm gonna break cover. I can't not break cover anymore. I'm gonna right, those beers from Home Bargains, those 2 beers I did a week or 2 ago, you know the ones, they were made by this company, DonkeyStone Brewing Company. This is terrible. This is absolutely terrible beer. These guys want to be careful. They want to be really careful in that they're going to absolutely torture their reputation if they carry on brewing beers like this. Surely there's got to be a bit of pride there. Surely there's got to be a bit of pride in what they're producing, you know? This is awful. I mean, I'm going to give it one more try because there's a little bit of sediment there in the bottom of the can that I've just poured into the beer. So I'm going to give it one more chance, but I can see why people are on the fence with this beer. For me, so far, it's not worth my £1.50. I can go and buy some salt huckaback in Asda on offer for little to not much more money than this. And Salt Huckaback is a completely different beer. It's a beautiful beer for the price. This, well, I'm gonna give it one more try before I carry on. Oh, this is an absolute shambles. This is an absolute shambles of a beer. Oh. Mango number 5. Mango number 5. It's not mango number 5. It's better than that. It's not as bad as that, but it's not. I mean, there's not much. It's just really astringent. It's like drinking lemon dishwater. Lemon fairy dishwater. Not that I've ever drank lemon fairy dishwasher tablets or washing up liquid in the bowl. But I imagine if you washed a ton of dishes, I reckon if you cooked a full cooked breakfast and you washed the dishes from the full cooked breakfast, all the fats and all of the dishes with the lemon fairy, and then you took a sip of the bowl of dishwater, I reckon you'd be close to tasting what this tastes like. This is horrendous stuff. Horrendous. It's so astringent. It's so undrinkable. It's just... I'm not going to call this the Notorious New England IPA. I'm going to call this the Notorious DonkeyStone. Forget that there. Forget that New England IPA. Just read the Notorious and then see the donkey at the bottom. Blooming donkey on the label is quite fitting, actually. This is awful stuff. It's like they've not cleaned. Do you know you know, this is almost to the point now where this is like, I'm slightly worried about my health drinking that beer. There's a part of me that's thinking that they're either not cleaning their equipment properly up there at DonkeyStone, or they're not washing all of that. You know, they if you're in the brewing industry, they'll clean their brewing equipment with caustic acids and stuff. You've got to wonder if they're washing all of that acid away, if they're kind of like, you know, if they're doing a proper job rinsing everything out and cleaning everything out, because this tastes so chemically. It tastes like there's a bit of that caustic acid in my beer, and this basically ultimately drops down on the two companies here. DonkeyStone for letting this leave their brewery, and Lidl for no quality control whatsoever. They should be tasting this beer before it leaves their warehouse. They should be sent samples and the thing is, they might do it. They might taste it. But if they don't know, if there's people who, if they're just giving it to random people saying, or somebody who should blooming know, but doesn't because he doesn't know his job, he might taste it, oh yeah, that'll be all right for £1.50, yeah, we'll send that out the door type of thing. But no, it's not good enough, it's not good enough. This could be, I'm not having another sip of that beer. I refuse to have another sip of that beer. That could be some caustic in there, or some acid, or they haven't cleaned their brewing equipment properly. This is horrendous. This is absolutely horrendous stuff, and some kind of quality control needs to be put in place. It's up to you whether you go and buy this beer or not, but it's given me already. I can feel there's like a, I don't know, a little burn in the stomach or something going on. That is for me as far away from quality as I've ever tasted. There's no quality in that beer whatsoever. There's no care in that beer whatsoever. Wild. How a company has got so far, you know. Should we have a read? Should we have a read of what they've put on the side of the can? The north of England invites you to have a taste of New England. This New England IPA takes you on a hoppy journey through meadows of clementine, lime and peach, while keeping bitterness barricaded away by huge hop vines and welcoming in only sweet vibes. Light and hazy like a New Hampshire morning, and cold and crisp like a Manchester night. Two continents collide notoriously. The hops are Simcoe, Mosaic and Citra. They're based in Oldham. I don't know what to say. I don't know. I don't know what to say other than I'm not going to sip. I'm not going to put any more of this liquid to my mouth. I had a couple of sips and that was enough. Take what you will from this review. I am just one man standing in the kitchen of my house giving you my opinion of this beer. What you take from the review is completely up to you. It's a 1 out of 10. It's a 1 out of 10 from me. I'm struggling even to give it a 1 out of 10. It just, their equipment must be diabolical. Their equipment must be absolutely diabolical to be producing beer like this. Thanks for watching. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.